And as you can see, intentionally took down her fence just so we can all see her trash even more. See, what did I tell you? Yes, we have it on camera. Her taking down this fence. Oh my God, look at that trash. See, we knew the minute we put up that fence that she would do that. We knew it the minute she did it, that she did that shit. Again, this stupid bitch goes after my fence. Fuck. Yes. Good thing we put up a rat cage, pig pen. As you can see all the trash. Much better now. But again, dug into my section. Tell you, not only is she like evil, but anybody who gets near her and helps her out is probably evil too. Okay, so I put up a few signs just to make sure everybody's aware that this fence has been electrified and it does state private property. So hopefully it'll be honored, but I doubt it. Like I said, it's pretty obvious. Just looking at all this trash that there's not going to be any honoring anything. Her goal, of course, is to try and claim this as part of her fence, but it really is just a rat cage. Just a cage to pin in her trash for the pig pen, clearly. But it took me a lot of work to put it up, so I got to protect it somehow, right? I mean, she has destroyed 3 fences so far. Yeah, the whole reason I had to build a fence, or should I say the rat cage, more appropriately the pig pen, to contain some of this trash. All I can say is, yeah, be thankful this is not your neighbor. It really is quite sad that somebody chooses to actually live like this. Yeah, evil trash, no doubt about it. So I lit it up just for extra lighting in this area. Alright, just installed the first section of barbed wire and chicken wire and razor wire. A little difficult, but I think it'll be helpful. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking the barbed wire. Yeah, I am. Definitely going to order more, but you know, at this point in time, yeah, my neighbor can pretend it's her new fence or it's half hers or whatever, but by the time I get done, I think people will know it's my fence. I'm tired, but yeah, the barbed wire I think is good. But, you know, as a backup here, actually, I contacted my lawyer just to be on the safe side here. I want him to send her a letter, because if I send her a letter, she ain't gonna read it, or, you know, not really take it with any authority, right? But coming from the law offices of, she might read the letter, I hope. I don't know, but I hope. But yeah, no, he's gonna send her a letter, basically detailing the fact that the fence that was just recently erected is 100% on this property, and if she comes over to it, basically she is trespassing. And you know, because I don't want to see her hanging a ladder against it. I don't want to see her hanging her plants off of it, or God forbid putting those ugly blue tarps over it. No. And you know, I already see where She had her friend remove that other part of her fence. And there's still 2 more sections of her fence that's standing at this point. But I don't care if she builds a fence on her own property, if she wants privacy, right? But no, this fence is 100% on this property. She not only climbed up 3 feet of cinder block, her cinder block wall, but she climbed over an additional 5 feet to get to this cinder block wall that's on this property. And when she built her fence, she actually built it, I guess, on this cinder block wall. That's what was discovered when the fence went down, because my fence that I had next to her fence was, 5 inches away. So it was actually legally on this property only, but apparently when it, went down, we found out that she had actually built her fence on this property, and she just needs to keep it on her own property. So, and she has this thing in her mind that because she can see the fence, that it's a mutual fence, it's a shared fence, it's half hers. I'm like, no. And, I don't trust her. I don't. So, yeah, barbed wire, chicken wire, razor wire, just short of electrical wire. I don't know. I may still do the electrical wire. But I do. I think when my lawyer sends her that letter, basically it's a cease and desist letter telling her she is not allowed to even so much as put a ladder against that fence, because she's trespassing if she does, because she's encroaching, I guess, because she's on this property. She needs to stay on her own property. So, yeah. Hopefully she'll read the letter. I don't know. But in the meantime, yeah, I got some barbed wire up there and some razor wire. So she goes to do anything up there with that fence. Hopefully she'll get hurt. This is fun. Appears the neighbor across the way has a big sign on the lawn that says sale. And there's a whole bunch of people that all of a sudden showed up. So maybe it's an auction, who knows? But it's definitely a lot of people that don't live in this neighborhood. And it's right across from this house, so good luck selling it at a good price. Yeah, one of the guys started pointing to this tree. Yeah, we're going to have to give a lower price for sure.
What about yours out in my backyard? Did you tell
You're
me
so
about
evil.
the one that you put in your backyard?
You're so evil. That's why I built this rat
The
cage.
the hay glove that you put there?
Hey, you guys, pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. Before you buy the house, pay attention to your neighbor.
You got to just do everything you can to make people's lives miserable, because you're so unhappy.
No, it's you, dear.
You're so unhappy. So miserable.
See? They're trying to auction a house over there, and she's coming out in her full glory. So apparently what it is an estate sale. Everything's, that's not nailed down, and even stuff that is nailed down. If you want to buy it, you can. This weekend's project, that's right, a new railing. Should look good when it gets done. Apparently the estate sale is still going on. All right, looks like the estate sale, I guess, is winding down. There was a lot of people. They all learned about this estate sale from a website called estatesale.com. So apparently it was very effective. And, the neighbor and I had another little tiff, because she's got some guy that was on this lawn looking to try to figure out what to take apart on the new fence. He's like, okay, I need to get this light right here. I'm going, can I help you? He's like, oh yeah, I'm with the Rotary Club. I'm going to be helping your neighbor out because, she's sick. I'm like, yeah, mentally. But she's sick and she needs some help, and so we're going to kind of clean up her yard for her. I'm like, well, that's fine, but she just wants you to clean up the yard to get rid of all the evidence of the fence of mine that she just destroyed. You're not to touch that light. You're not to touch anything on this side. So just go right back over to that side. There's no reason for you to be on this side. And be careful, because she's got a lot of bad karma coming, and I'd hate to be the person there when it happens. Yeah, she definitely has some bad karma. And then another neighbor, the one that when she showed up at my court date for the appearance and examination hearing, and she was in a wheelchair, and then an hour later we got back and I see that all of a sudden she's no longer in the wheelchair, and I'm like, oh, it's a miracle. That was the person she borrowed the wheelchair from, and she said that she's been sending her mean letters and stuff because she refuses to keep helping her, and that she stood on her front lawn and her door for like 4 hours crying, saying that nobody will help her, and that she needed a shower. I said, oh, yeah. She goes, she's crazy. I go, yeah, that's the consensus. So at least it's not just me. She's doing dumb stuff too. But apparently, yeah, this guy at the Rotary Club, he's actually under the assumption that she's having some severe illness right now, and she just can't clean her yard, and she needs to get it done before the city gets mad. Yeah. She just wants to get rid of that fence so she's not reminded of the fact that she destroyed my fence. And she wants to get somebody to destroy my light again. Yeah, the neighbor, she was just like, yeah, I won't even answer the door to her anymore. And she gets really mad. I'm like, well, just keep doing that. Don't answer the door, because she is a sweet little old lady, the one that she's bugging. And, you know, I'd hate to see her get wrapped up into any of the drama that takes place from the lady next door. And actually, the estate sale today that took place, the guy across the way, he's the one that told me about the fact that she had her grandson arrested for supposedly stealing $7,000. And I was able to show that in court and get the police report for it. And of course, he didn't steal the $7,000. She just said that to have him arrested so that he would be brought back to her place, because he had taken off. He wasn't putting up with any more of her crap either. Yeah, she's a user. That's what my neighbor down the way said. She goes, yeah, she's just mean. She's a bully. She's a user. She steals. I watched her steal at the store. I told her, she goes, yeah. Ah, another tenant moving in. I can't tell if she's got a new roommate or what, or maybe she just got that $1,400 stimulus check. Yeah, the guy that tore down part of her fence after I put mine up, he just wheeled in a new stove, and it looks like a new bedroom set. I could be wrong. White, you know, it doesn't look like it would be his, but maybe he's moving in and, you know, exchanging how she does the exchange favors, or maybe she, like I said, got some money and decided to buy herself a new stove. I just know he's the one doing the work and bringing it into the house. So if he is moving in, he's moving into the house, clearly. And if he's just bringing her in some new stuff, well, then good for her. She got some new stuff. I mean, she saved some money by not having to, you know, get a new fence. Or there's always the, you know, that third, I guess, scenario. She got some money from the insurance company and decided to not buy a fence, you know, and just spend it on something she's been wanting. I don't know. I just know the guy that tore down part of her fence after I put mine up has been showing up there for the last month now, about once a week, twice a week. And, you know, he does stuff for her. I think they're friends. I don't know, but it does look like maybe he might be moving in. Who knows? Maybe they're becoming an item, huh? I just know, yeah, it looks like a new stove, and definitely a new bedroom situation. So, and it didn't look like a guy's bedroom. It looked like a girl's. You know, because it's white princess headboard kind of deal. So if it's a guy's, oh well. Yeah, you can buy anything these days, right? Male or female. But yeah, no, I'm thinking either she got the stimulus check, he's moving in, or she got some of that insurance money and she's choosing not to use it for a fence. Either way, I'm definitely not seeing any new fence going up at this point. Oh, and for the record, I don't begrudge my neighbor, despite the fact that I have a grudge against my neighbor, for getting any new, I guess, stuff. But clearly, she has destroyed 3 of my fences now. And she's destroyed my lighting, she's destroyed my plants, intentionally, gone out of her way to kill stuff, destroy stuff. She has some of my lighting on her front lawn right now. And, she just is just a mean, evil, wicked person, and just ugly soul. And, yeah. Like I said, I don't know what's happening, whether she's got somebody moving in, getting a boyfriend, but I did note that, yes, she's got apparently some new appliances and a new bedroom set. And again, I don't begrudge her getting anything new, but I hope she doesn't get any pleasure from it. Yeah, I hope the stove ends up not working well. The mattress is lumpy. Yeah. She hasn't even offered to, pay for this. And my lawyer did just have to write her a letter explaining to her she is not allowed anywhere near that fence. And she's throwing her trash against it already, and she's got him doing whatever he's doing, removing the rest of her fence so it looks like it's her fence. And she has blatantly said, yes, that this is half her fence. And it's a shared fence, a mutual fence, and no, it's not. So, like I said, I don't begrudge the fact that she got something new, but I do hope, due to her history, yeah, I hope the stove quits working, and I hope the mattress is lumpy, and that she doesn't get a decent night's sleep. I don't care if she is getting that stove due to the stimulus, due to insurance money that she managed to, I guess, get, or due to her friend even just giving it to her. I don't care. I don't know if he's moving in yet, but yeah, I did see the new stuff coming in, and it did ruffle my feathers just a little bit, because my fence, she's destroyed 3 times now, and I just spent, 10 days having to put up another one. And a little bit of cash, I might add. Oh, gee, she put up a new umbrella. She got a lot of new things today. There it is. That's her friend installing her new umbrella. How cute. Well, I guess an umbrella is cheaper than a fence for privacy, huh? And that's a pretty big umbrella, so, yeah, it's taller than him. So, first wind we get, it may topple over to this side. I hope not, because, but that's okay. I got chicken wire and razor wire and everything else there, so maybe it'll get stuck on the fence, huh? Looks like a giant dildo. Yeah, okay. Oh, my. Hope when the wind comes, that thing don't go flying. We'll just add that to all those other umbrellas. I think I just realized why she's got that umbrella. That's where the other umbrella was that she was using while she was digging underneath my fence. Maybe she thinks that this umbrella will provide her with, some type of privacy. Maybe she thinks it blocks the view of whatever's happening on my cameras. But it's not. Yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe she just got it for shade, But, yeah. Or maybe she got it to block the view of what's happening in her backyard there, too. Because, yeah, her backyard, 12-foot weeds and, bathtubs and appliances and everything, old stoves. They're all just sitting back there, Yeah, it's a disaster next to me, and I realized when I went with the wrought iron that I would see everything happening over there. But, yeah, I guess I would have just liked to have seen her actually, you know, start maybe putting up a fence of her own. Yep, it is St. Patrick's Day. Yay! Yes, I got corned beef and cabbage and red potatoes all going. And, got my green on. Right. So, yeah. Hopefully it'll be a good St. Patrick's Day. My neighbor. I'm just going to ignore her, but I am sending her a letter. I'm sending her a letter that lets her know that my lawyer sent her a letter, and I'm sending her a copy of that letter. And I am advising her that, yeah, the fence I just installed is not half yours. It's not a shared fence nor a mutual fence, and you will be trespassing if you even so much as lean anything against that fence. No trash, no ladder, don't let your friends get near it, and if you want to, of course, have some privacy, you're more than welcome to build your own fence on your cinder block. Yeah, and also, my neighbor, since she just got some new items yesterday, it occurred to me, that roof of hers that's for the last 5 years had blue tarp on it and sandbags and dealing with the leak, whatever. It seems maybe she might want to have prevented that leak from continuing. But I guess maybe she feels that, well, it's not raining today, so I'll go buy myself a new stove. Yeah, whatever she bought. But, I hope she enjoys it. But I hope it turns out to be a lemon, and I hope that mattress is lumpy and she gets not a decent night's sleep. Yeah, no, I don't begrudge the fact that my neighbor bought something new. Good for her. Everybody deserves something new. I don't know if she got, like I said, the stimulus money, or maybe her friend's becoming her boyfriend, or, she got some insurance money. But, there's been so many people on that roof in the last month. A whole bunch of them, putting the sandbags up there and adjusters. And it seems to me that would be a priority if she got any money. Even if she doesn't want to put up a fence after destroying my fence, because she feels my fence is now her fence, which it isn't. But, yeah. It seems like that roof would be a little bit of a priority to get fixed, because it has been over 5 years that thing's been leaking. So, yeah. My neighbor. She's definitely full on entertainment, if nothing else, huh? But the letter I am sending her today, and the one that my lawyer sent her, hopefully will make her think before she acts, if she goes to do anything on that fence that I just built. I hope. I don't know. So far, nothing has prevented this woman from being a total bitch to me. Just a total pain in my ass. I have a lien on her house. Hey, it is St. Patrick's Day, and I just had the luck of the Irish. Yes, I did. Oh, gosh. I ran a quick errand over by the 99-cent store in the rehab center just to pick up a couple things real quick, come back, and as fate would have it, or as my luck would have it, I walked into the rehab center to just see what they got, because I like to find stuff there. And the person that helped my neighbor tear down her fence, I guess, in the front there, and has been doing all this other stuff, and was there when my neighbor called the police on me, claiming I had done this and that to her. And like I said, I don't know, maybe they got a connection happening, but apparently he works there. I knew the stuff was showing up that was new yesterday, and I said it looked like it came from the rehab, because I think I saw rehab stickers. And yeah, definitely from the rehab center. So I don't know if he's just delivering the stuff and doing stuff for her on the side and going there for lunch or what. But I made sure that the person I know at the rehab center, is aware that they have a new employee. Apparently he just started there 2 months ago. And he tried to dodge me left and right as soon as he saw me walking in to the store. And I realized it was him, so I cut him off. Did the ever popular wrestler move. It just got right in his face. I mean, I had a mask on, but he knew it was me, and I knew it was him. So he now knows I know where he works. So hopefully that means he won't do anything stupid to my fence. Hopefully that's what it means. But one thing is sure, yeah, I had the luck of the Irish today.